Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Addie. So for today's video are the departure and arrival travel requirements for foreign nationals traveling to and from the Philippines for the month of April 2025. Details coming right. So it's the new month. Let's update the travel requirements for foreign nationals category on arrival and departure process. Yes, we do this on a month-to-month basis. That way you guys get an up-to-date travel requirements to and from the Philippines for this particular category. For foreign nationals, these are foreigners entering and departing from the Philippines as a tourist, 9A visa, 13A, and SRRV. We also have other videos for former Filipinos, dual citizens, green card. That will be on a separate video. That way you guys will watch under what category you belong. So first off is your valid passport. As a foreign national traveling to the Philippines, it's very important that your passports are valid. 6 months and more. Don't travel to the Philippines if you only have less than 6 months of validity in your passport, because that is a ground for denied boarding. I think I have posted something on our page and in the channel as well with regards to what I saw on my US passport. A good reminder to travelers to make sure your passports are valid. We have received different comments from that post that not all passports have that kind of reminder. This is from my US passport, but it's implemented wherever you are going. The 6 months rules apply, so be very mindful when you're booking that ticket. For plane ticket, this is very important and this will vary on your category. Specifically for foreign tourists entering the Philippines, there's this rule that if you're staying in the Philippines for more than 30 days, or if your return date is more than 30 days, you have to have an outbound ticket or what they so-called a throwaway ticket. For example, you have booked a flight, a round trip flight, and your return date is after 45 days, what other foreigners will do is the round trip ticket stays as is 45 days. Then they will buy a throwaway ticket on the side showing that they are exiting the Philippines in 30 days. They do this to satisfy this requirement. As a tourist, don't travel to the Philippines on a one-way ticket because that is actually ground for denied boarding if you only have a one-way ticket. What others will do, what they suggest, if you don't know when you are coming back, buy a one-way ticket, then purchase another throwaway ticket on the side showing, like I mentioned, that you are exiting the Philippines in 30 days. For 13A and SRRV, this is completely different because both of these categories are residents of the Philippines. They can actually fly to the Philippines on a one-way ticket because number one, for 13A, they have the ACRI card as proof that they are a resident of the Philippines. Number two, for SRRV, they have the PRA ID as proof as well that they are residents of the Philippines. So this is one of the perks of being a resident of the Philippines under the foreign nationals category, that you can travel on a one-way ticket for as long as the identifications that I've mentioned earlier is present. Entry visa or a valid visa. Not all foreign nationals entering the Philippines comes from the visa-free countries under the Executive Order 408. So if you belong to the visa required countries, unfortunately, you cannot just travel to the Philippines anytime. You have to apply for the visa first before you can enter the Philippines. Apply at the nearest Philippine consulate or embassy in your area. Make sure that you have a valid visa before you book that flight to the Philippines. Examples of nationals who belongs to the visa required countries are nationals of India, Bangladesh, Pakistan. So if you guys are one of those, please make sure you have an entry visa before traveling to the Philippines. E-travel, yes. This is still required this month. So to all foreign nationals under this category, tourists 9A, 13A, SRRV, when entering the Philippines, you have to register with e-travel. If you're using e-travel for the first time, make sure you have an account because it's not like before that you can just register and generate that QR code. This time, with the latest update that they did on the system, you have to have an account first. The creation of account is one time. So you don't need to be creating your account all the time, every time you travel to the Philippines. Create your account. This can be done at any given time. If your flight to the Philippines is a few months down the road, you can create your account, then log back in 3 days prior you depart and generate that QR code. Your QR code can be printed or you can save it on your phone. I highly suggest to do your e-travel within 3 days, meaning you can do your e-travel registration 3 days before you depart, 2 days before you depart, or on the day of your flight. You can register with e-travel. Just make sure that you already have it before you head to the airport. That way you're good, no hassle, no delay when the airline staff is asking for it. Because unfortunately, most airlines are asking if you have registered with e-travel. They can see it once they scan your passport if you have registered or not. Straight from the horse's mouth that there are travelers who were pulled out of line because they did not have e-travel registration. So you don't want to be that traveler to be kicked out of line. Do your e-travel. Specifically, if you're just using it for the first time, you have to create, then register, then back in line. So I highly suggest to do this within the timeline that they are giving the travelers to the Philippines. For departure, this is the confusion starts because foreign nationals carries foreign passports. For departure protocols, foreign passport holders are no longer required to register with e-travel. So if you are departing from the Philippines as a tourist, 9A, 13A, SRRV, you don't need to register with e-travel anymore because this is not required. This is only for Philippine passport holders. For foreign nationals traveling with their former Filipino wife, dual citizen, green card, permanent resident, or vice versa, you guys are eligible to avail for the Balikbayan program. This is a one-year visa for free given to you upon arrival during your immigration process to the Philippines. Just make sure to bring proof of affiliation. So if you are traveling with your foreign spouse, that is your marriage certificate. And if you're traveling with your foreign kids, that is the birth certificate. You are given a one-year visa. This is the Balikbayan visa for free. You don't need to pay for it. This is given upon arrival. Travel insurance. We have quite a bit of inquiry about this, and I have mentioned this in several updates that this is now optional, but I highly suggest it if you can still squeeze it to your budget because you will not know emergency situation in the Philippines. That way you are covered. When you are purchasing travel insurance, make sure that you can use this in the Philippines because there are travel insurance that you cannot use overseas. Travel tax for foreign nationals departing from the Philippines. Yes, you will only pay travel tax during departure, and this varies on how long you have stayed in the Philippines. For tourists, if you have stayed less than 1 year in the Philippines, you don't need to pay for travel tax. For SRRV, it's the same. With 13A visa, on the other hand, regardless of how long you stayed in the Philippines, you have to pay for travel tax when you depart. Let's go over to the Exit Clearance Certificate or ECC from the Bureau of Immigration. So for ECC, foreigners are required to secure this exit clearance if they have stayed in the Philippines for 6 months or more. So that's the timeline, 6 months and above. If you have stayed in the Philippines for less than 6 months, this is not applicable to you. So who are required to secure this exit clearance? For tourists, like I said, if you have stayed 6 months or more, you have to secure this exit clearance. Same with 13A. SRRV are exempted to secure this exit clearance. Those foreign nationals who have entered the Philippines under the Balikbayan program, the one-year visa, you guys are exempted as well to secure the exit clearance. And to those of you who have just recently arrived or depart from the Philippines, if you guys can share your experience, what are the documents that they ask from you, or if they're still asking documentation, was the process smooth? Was it long? There's a delay or hassle on your part? If you could share that in the comment section, I would really appreciate it. So this is the latest for the arrival and departure travel requirements for foreign nationals category, tourist 9A, 13A, SRRV for the month of April 2025. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video or in any of our travel related videos, please comment it down below and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Again, guys, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel and to our family. I hope to see you on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone.